gonna go ahead and get started here. Plant some bullet. Hopefully reach 1500 by the end of the day. See how it goes. Alright, queen pawn. I like to play the Budapest if they give me the chance. Not giving it to me now, but don't think this is a bad position to start with. Rook over, now we push. We'll just trade off. I don't think we have a strong attacking position, but we'll see what we can manage. Okay, get the doubled rooks, that's good. Okay. Try this, threatening the rook. I think, yeah, this is worth it. They're gonna fork, but then I'm gonna check. I think I walk away. Maybe not. No, they still get the bishop at the end. Okay. We go here. This adds to a lot of complications. We can move the knight, get a double check. Resign. Nice work. Alright, let's do a quick review. Not a very high percentage, so I wasn't doing as good as I was hoping. Alright, so here white's slightly up, but very even. Okay, so I missed out when I castled rather than pushing c5. Okay, here they said take with the pawn. That would have threatened e4 push, possibly fork them. Okay, so I would have been up a whole point worth if I'd moved the knight. That would have given me the option to either take the bishop or take the pawn over here. Yeah, here I knew I was taking a lot of risk, but I was right to take the rook. Here they say move the knight back, probably just to open up this diagonal so I can bring back the bishop, but since he moved the rook there, that allowed me to bring the bishop back. So, nothing lost. It's a good start. Alright, white this time. We'll try and do Vienna type of structure. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say this pawn is not fully guarded, but I think there's some traps if they do take. I like the knight here. They might trade off. I don't need this knight. Then that leaves this pawn open. Yeah, just bring it back. I like this spot for the knight. Gonna bring the queen over. Bring the rook over. Watch that diagonal. Okay. Now we pin this. This pawn is hanging. Oh, that's... yeah, okay, we'll go here first. I can move my knight there and fork, but then I'm afraid to get my queen pinned. Okay, now we come back. Are we threatening anything if we go there? Not really. don't know if that's... I don't think that accomplishes much, actually. But long term, okay. I guess we'll trade off. Now we're just playing for speed. Got a check. Got another check. They'll probably trade off. Trade off. Go here, take. There we go. Win on time. Yeah, I was afraid for that last blitz because they started out with more time than me, but I think I had a better position, so they had to burn more time thinking. Alright, 76% accuracy. It's not great, it's not terrible. The way they opened left a lot of the center for me, which gave me opportunity later in the game. Okay, they say here just take the knight, which double pawns on the side. It's not going to be good for them. Okay. Yeah, I was curious when I get around this position if I have anything going for me. Okay, well, I lost 2 points of material by moving the rook up. Oh, they had that diagonal with the rook and the queen. Alright, and then here they didn't see this is hanging. Although they're saying that knight here is better. Threatens the queen. Oh, I think it's because once the queen moves, then I can take. They're not actually threatening the knight, so the knight can stay there for a little bit. Yeah, this move with the rook was not great. Oh, the knight was guarding the square, so here with the queen would have been mate if I could have it protected. Yeah, and then here I was just running low on time, so I decided to trade off, but it would have been in my best interest not to. Okay, then here I was up a lot. Oh, I see. If I had taken the pawn and he had taken back, I would have gone up at least a pawn. Yep, and then by this point, let's see. Because when we started, okay, I guess time was always kind of even. Here he had 3 seconds on me. Then I was able to move a little faster, run him down. Not bad. Alright. Not really familiar with this opening, so just try and stay solid. Can I push here? Oh, okay. That's not good. We'll try this. Yeah, this is not good. But maybe we can salvage. Try and rotate over. I kind of like this actually. I was going to bring the queen over to the king side, but I like targeting this pawn. Although this bishop is not going anywhere. Try and open up this file. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Oh, okay. Oh, dang. I left that open, but I get the knight. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this on time. Jeez. Yeah, this is just not great. Okay, we do have some complications here. Nah, out of time. Alright, let's see how we did. Almost 80%. I'm usually happy if I can hit 80% or above. That's usually a winning game. Yeah, I think I messed up when I left my bishop hanging. And they were able to threaten mate if I move the bishop here. Because they have the bishop and the queen lined up on this g7 square. So if I take or if I move away, then it's just instant mate. So I have to let him have the bishop. Yeah, although after all that, it's not a huge advantage for white. So I think I still had fighting chances. Yeah, at this point I was just making moves. Alright, let's see if we can, yep, Budapest. What do we want here maybe? Here. There. Yeah, I don't mind this. Let's go here. Oh, that leaves the bishop hanging. Don't know. Oh, their bishop is hanging. What am I doing? Alright. This gives us a tempo here. They might come over. And then here, I'm tempted to just sack a bunch of things. I'm not sure if I have. Okay, if I have a strong attack though. This knight is being a pain. That's not good. I think they have a good chance to just trade everything off. Let's try this. Oh, no, that's bad. At least my rook unguarded. That's mate. Oof, that was a rough one. Let's see if I did anything small before I started giving out pieces. Okay, and here they say to bring the bishop rather than take the pawn. Yeah. Yeah, the castling was where I messed up. And there was too much hanging. I didn't see that the bishop was hanging after the queen took. So. Alright. Okay. Oh. Let's click there. See if we can. Yeah, that's not bad. It's unguarded. I like this. Threaten the knight. Okay. I think I like this. Okay. Because now I have this diagonal. don't... Need to get rid of that knight. But how to do that? Just double up right now. Push. Okay. I like that. Check. How does he block? Oh, maybe queen here would have been better. Maybe even queen there. Okay, that's me. Yep, that was good. One miss. I think it was probably when I moved my queen and didn't line it up with the bishop. Let's see how we did overall. 87%, that's good. Although honestly, this one, just a lot of missed moves by the opponent. Okay, here they say just leave the bishop, push e5, and then that would give the bishop, my black bishop, a really good spot, but I didn't see that, so go in here. It was right to take with the queen. Glad I saw that. Okay, yeah, they say moving the queen here was better. And then here they just gave me the checkmate. No complaints there. Alright, black. See if we do Budapest. No, not many people do the d4, c4 if you move the knight out. Gonna try and open that. Let's go here. Open this file up. I don't know. Don't know if I have anything strong right now. Tempted to go here, stop the castle, threaten the pawn, and then bring the knight in. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, this pawn is gonna be really weak. We have the queen on it. I think we're okay just to castle. He has the open file, but I don't think it's a threat right now. Famous last words. What do I want? Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this one on time. I'm just not able to see anything. Okay. Push pawns, likely. Oh, that was dumb. I thought that was guarded, but then I blocked it with my knight. Okay. Yeah, it's just too far down on time, even early on in the game. Let's take a look at what we could have done better. Here they say I should just take... Yeah, I feel like I committed too many resources to the queen side without having really a good plan of attack. So then when he moved stuff to the king side, I didn't have enough to defend. Also, this was dumb. The knight is guarding that anyway, so it's not a real threat for checkmate. He would have pushed this pawn to try and get rid of my knight eventually, but it wasn't an immediate threat, and then this left the pawn open for the knight. And then this was another one that I was keeping an eye on this square with the knight and the queen on there. But I was like, oh, the rook protects it, and then I blocked my own rook. Oh well, lost some time anyway. Alright, king pawn. See, okay, I don't mind that. Okay. Usually that's a very strong bishop. I don't know why they would give that up. I'm gonna push there. I feel like this is very good for me. Move this in. Okay, and then I think I just move this in. I don't even think I take the rook. Okay. Now we can take this and bring the rook up. I feel like this is looking very good. Yeah, now knight takes, rook takes, rook takes, pin the knight, bring the rook over. Looking really good. That's me. Yep, he was counting on the knight to take it, but it's pinned by the queen, so I have my bishop guarding that square. I have one miss from that game. We'll see what that is. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people prefer these black openings that don't go towards the center, which, you know, can be okay sometimes, but you have to be really careful. And then this move I think is just bad, is getting rid of this f7 pawn, and I'm happy to trade at that point. And then trading off this bishop is just terrible, especially if he's playing in castle kingside, that if you're gonna fianchetto the bishop, then you need to keep it around. Giving it up for a knight is almost never gonna help you. Okay, so here they say take the pawn first before you move the knight up. But yeah, I was right not to take the rook. My bishop here is more powerful than doing me more good than his rook is doing him. Okay, so here I should have taken with the knight. It was worth the knight, but it wasn't worth the bishop. After this, okay, taking with the knight was a mistake. Should have moved the knight back, because I was looking at this. I thought if he takes, then I can go in with check. Probably he would take the knight, and then I would take the knight, and then I think there's no guaranteed way I get this knight, so I think they're able to walk away. Okay. Yeah, mate in 2 here. I should have put the queen here, and then there's no, he can't move the king and he can't guard the square. Checkmate. I don't know about this one. Don't feel like I have a strong grasp of this opening. Keep an eye on that. This pawn is not guarded, but his knight is pinned. I don't think as long as we can keep the pawn, then we'll be okay. Oh, yep, not paying attention to what they're doing. This is not great. This pawn is not guarded. They might trade off. They do. Go here, I guess. Here. Okay. Oh goodness. Yep, this one's lost. Can't protect the bishop. That was a rough one. Let's see. See where we went wrong. Still 80% accuracy. It's not bad for how bad of a game it felt like. So opening was pretty solid. Yep, and then it's just here. I should have seen the e4 push. Still focused on reinforcing the d4 square. And then after this, they just run my queen around until they trade. And I don't have a lot going on. They are able to fork the knight and the bishop, so was not winning that one. Alright. Oh, Sicilian. What if we just push here? Okay. I feel like that's probably not good for me that he gets his bishop all the way around there. Go here. Go here. His development's good, but I don't think he has a strong attack at the moment. I like this. Okay. Oh, that was nice. Okay, he has check there, so I can't go there. Oof. Yeah, this is rough. Go here, I guess, and then come up here. Oh, check here. Royal fork. Oof, that's not great. Okay, but doesn't see it. We trade everything off. We're still alright. Okay. And then bring this up and over. Okay. Oh, checkmate. That'll do it. Yeah, this was a bad move. So instead of that, bring the rook over. Rook b1. It's not something I was considering. Yeah, all these pawn moves. Not what I should have been doing. Interesting. Okay, yeah, let's set that up. Oh, that is much better. Queen to here. There's no threat, because I knew I couldn't go over here. If I go queen to b7, then they go knight to f6 check, and then they just pick up my queen with their queen. And then here, they had knight e7 check to pick up my queen, but they didn't see it. And then here, we're dead even. After this, I should have probably just guarded the pawn. Well, what did I have? No, this is best. Yeah, I didn't see the mate there at the end. Well done. Okay, French. Just gonna do exchange. I don't like playing against the French very much. Sure. Here I'm tempted to sack. That's okay. Yeah, here we just trade. I don't want to deal with any traps. I think that pawn is going. Go here. Then I can at least pick this up. I'm gonna go here. Then if he takes, I take. I like that. Just gonna go here, there, here. Although, yeah, he takes that. This is getting interesting. Okay, now I can develop this rook. Okay, that's threatening mate. Let's do this. Oh, oof, yeah, I lose this one. Yep. Nice work. I need to see what I should have done there to stop that trap. Yeah, I should have had this one. Okay. So here, should have just developed a knight. The slower development hurt me. Oh, interesting. Okay. Knight fork. Knight here, they take there. I take with check, and I pick up the rook. And then here, what was the? I was still winning here, which didn't feel like it. But queen to here. Guard this pawn. That was the move. Alright. Budapest? Nope. Do this. Okay, he moves the knight. That's unguard. He's not threatening anything. So I'm gonna come up here. Okay. Push him back. Gonna guard that. There. I'm just gonna push him out. What does he have? Is that trapped? I think it is. Okay. He just trades off. Let's see. I'm gonna try castling this way. I have my pieces over here. My pawn structure's not good, but we'll see. Go here. Alright, we need to start doing some stuff over here. Jeez. Let's see, here maybe? Need to get rid of the knight. Okay, what if we go here? And then... Ugh. and then run out of time. Let's see, that was interesting. Alright, I should have just kept the pawn on c5. Alright, they say reinforce c4 right away from this position. Yeah. A lot of moves with the bishop that were unnecessary. It's an easy diagonal to block, so it's a really far shot to expect a serious threat. Alright, for as wild as the position is, we're still pretty even. White just has a very slight advantage. And now after this, then I start winning. Okay. Move the rook over so I can push this pawn. Threaten the knight and this pawn. Take down their pawn structure on the king side. Oh, I didn't see that. That was good. Push here, and after takes, bring the rook down. Gives me some more options. Alright. Yeah, my thought with this pawn push was that he moves there, I move the queen. If he doesn't do anything, then I pin his queen to the king. But didn't happen. Interesting. I don't think it's anything. I'm going to castle before I make this push. Yeah, this is free. I'm going to take with the knight first. Bring this up. Need to protect that square. I'm just going to come up here. And then I'll let him have that. Okay. That doesn't have any follow-up, so I'm not going to go there. Alright, I need to start moving faster. Let's try this. Maybe some discover attacks with the bishop. I like that. Yeah. Push. Bring this back. Okay. Take. Bring this over. Maybe there. Ugh. Dang. Too slow. Need to speed it up a little bit. But I thought overall that game seemed good. See how I did. 85%, that's pretty good for me. Yeah, overall I was making a lot of at least solid moves, not always the best. Okay, they say move the bishop here, not the queen, not the knight. Oh, yeah, what was I thinking? I was like, oh, they moved the knight there, I have to move the rook here, and then they move with the knight and the bishop's attacking. But if I move the bishop instead of the knight, then I can just move the rook out of danger. I was not thinking that through. Okay, and then here they gave the material back, so I was able to pin the bishop to the queen. I have the pawn to force it. Timeout. Alright, just need to pick it up a little bit. Alright, Sicilian, we're going to go for a Grand Prix attack. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's interesting. He's still not castled. Yeah, what if I go here? Okay, now they have that. I have this. Okay, I'm gonna push here. Gonna bring the bishop out. Here maybe. And they trade. He moves. I take. Now I have the rook attacking. Here maybe. Alright, here. If I open that up, now the queen is in danger. Yes, I like that. Check. Checkmate. Oh, yes! That feels good. One miss. I think there was checkmate earlier on that I gave up for the queen fork, but we'll see. Not a really good performance percentage, but opening was pretty solid. Okay, here so to go ahead and take. Would leave them with the double pawns. Yeah, this was a check, but it really just didn't accomplish anything because I even have my bishop here. And they say, instead of moving the king, move the bishop. I bet there's a queen trap if they take. Let's see that. Here, take. Then rook to here. Queen to here. Oh, and then you pick up the bishop. Gotcha. Okay. Nothing to complain about. Alright, Scandinavian defense. Oh, okay, yeah. We take bishops. Especially when they're free. Now it's just straight down. Sure. Alright, let's go there. Pick up a pawn for my troubles. Okay. Let's go here. There's not as much pressure to castle since we're kind of already in the end game or late mid game. Oh, that was unfortunate, but yeah, he messed up there. Alright, let's go here. Bishop moves. Okay, let's go here. He takes, I take with check. Oh, no. Alright, let's offer a trade. If I'm not careful, I'm going to end up giving back this material one pawn at a time. Let's go here. Let's go here. let's check. Alright, I need to watch the clock. Here. Alright, uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna lose some time if I'm not careful. Okay. Check. Check. Threaten the rook. Check. Take the rook. Here. Pin the bishop. Here. Oh. Dang it. Yeah, I think I'm slowing down a little bit. Alright. Let's see how it went. Yeah, it's a bummer I lost that one with as much free material as I was getting. I feel like at this point I started just giving up pieces. Oh, mate in 5. Wow. Yeah, unfortunate. I was a couple moves away from forcing a draw at least, but didn't quite make it. Tempted to take, trade off queens. Let's go out. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's go here. Take. Here. Here. There we go. Maybe I hold it all together. Here. Okay, we take that. He didn't see it was guarded. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Force a trade. And then take this. Okay, now the pawns are gonna fall. Alright, here. Let's go, okay, let's go here. Keep his... Okay. Oh, dang. Yeah. No time. One mistake. %70 accuracy. It's alright. Okay, they say push E5. I guess. I'm normally worried about this, but I guess with the C6 pawn, you don't have to worry about a knight going in there. Yeah, I thought this sequence was pretty good. Once you move the knight over to attack, I don't really have any pieces that are in a good place to defend that, but through this sequence I was able to keep most of it. And he just gave up the knight. Yeah, I thought overall it was pretty solid. They made a few mistakes, but at the end of the day I didn't have enough time. Mate in 16. another Scandinavian. Okay. I'm really tempted to do this. I feel like that. Okay, they have the other. Check. Then what? And then if I go here, I assume he just goes back. Check. Okay. Let's get a rook out. If he moves the queen, then I take the knight. I feel like this is pretty good. I don't think he has a lot of mobility. What does it do now? I think it's over. I don't quite see it, but it's gotta be there. Yeah. Check. Mate. Nice. That was really clean. Almost 87% accuracy. Yeah, I feel like sacrificing the bishop for my knight is just so-so. Alright, here, yep. They agree that sacking the knight is the right way to go. Okay. Yeah, this just gave me kind of extra time to set up, although this... Oh, okay. Let's say that just trade off the queens at that point. And yeah, they just have nothing to do while I bring my rook around. Nice. That was a good one. Maybe there. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, take this. Take this. They don't have enough pieces to take yet. Yeah. This knight is not doing much. Okay. Go here. Okay, yeah, we trade for that. Sure, yep. Now bring the bishop around. That's fine. We take that. Okay. And now we're just racing. Oh, misclick. Racing against time. Okay. Check. Check. There we go. Alright, I'm just going for this. If I could have gotten to the pawn in time, then could have forced a draw at least. 83% accuracy. That's pretty good. I didn't know about this move, but okay, and they say move the knight up. Yeah, the square long term would have been nice. Knight out. Because, yeah, they're still not putting enough pressure on this pawn to take it. Now, this pawn here, I can't move my knight to either of these squares, which was a hassle. Okay, yeah. Here, threaten the bishop and the pawn. But I was pretty overall happy to take that bishop with my knight. Yeah, I almost had it. I just needed to get over here, take this pawn, and then I would have had all the time to queen and get what I needed. Another Scandinavian. I wonder if this is a common thing that a lot of people fall for with the bishop. It seems like I get a lot of that. Okay. I like this. Yeah, this is great. I like this. Yeah. Threatening mate here. Threatening to go here with my queen and mate there. Keep it simple. There you go. Yeah, that one was pretty straightforward. Yeah, this move, I feel like this, I don't know. I don't know if this is actual strategy in Bullet or not, but I feel like I get this all the time, that they just sack the bishop. I think the hope is that you keep doing normal moves and don't see it, and they take your queen. Yeah, also sacking the bishop here, I just don't get it. That it's one of the stronger pieces in this position. I'm happy to give up that knight for the bishop. Yeah. At this point it's mate in 4. Otherwise I'm targeting this pawn. If they move it, then I move the queen in here, and I don't think there's any way they can prevent queen g7 mate at that point. And here, that's just mate. Yep. Alright, Sicilian. We can still do this. Do this. Okay. It's interesting. Yeah, I have no pawn structure to castle, unfortunately. Okay. Maybe push there. Oh, actually, that's good. I like that. I don't think they should push there. Okay. I'll go here. Happy to take that. go here, threatening these two pawns. Take. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna go try and use that pin. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not good, but they move the rook off that line. Okay, I like that. That's me. There we go. I wasn't sure about h6, because if I castle, then they have enough pieces against it, but for now I have the rook there, so I figured it was nice to not have the knight pinned. Okay, and here, so you go here right away. Because they have to do something about this bishop, the pawn against the bishop, and as soon as they do, then you push to d4. Should have seen that. Oh, and then, yeah, I missed it here. Should have gone d4. Yeah, this, I feel like, was pretty weak. Yeah, I was happy to double the pawns. Oh, I could fork the rooks. That would have been good. Oh, and here white is winning. Oh, because they could have taken the rook, yeah. Yeah, I was not tracking those. And then here, they let me get my pawn up, and then just wait. Not bad. Let's go here. Yeah, I think I lose this pawn. Unless they don't play right, I might be able to keep it. Okay, now that's this open file is a concern. Oh, but if I take now with this, oh, that's pinned. Dang, yeah. I have way too many open files. Okay, let's do this. They take, okay. I'm gonna say if they take with the queen, okay. Let's go here. Here. Oh, that might not be good. We'll just double up on that. Oh. Yeah, we take that. Here. Threatening the knight. Okay, got him on time. Yeah, I don't think it was a very clean game, but we got the win. so here I have to push d4 right away. Yeah, at this point, I was in a lot of trouble. They have this open file, this open file. They ended up getting rooks on both. So they had a lot of pins going on. Let's see. Oh, I could, yeah, take the knight and then move the knight to e7. Check and get the queen. Did not see that. Yeah, free queen helps. Alright, I was curious if I had... Oh, okay. They say take here. Yeah, I had force mate in a few. What I was looking at was this, here, this, here. Check, yeah. Check. Oh, could have gone there right away. Yep. I did have mate in a few. Oof. That's not good. Here, maybe. Maybe not. Well, we got a pin on the queen. Oh. They got a pin on the king. That's okay though. We get the piece back. Okay. Oh, they have check with the bishop. Here, I think, is okay. Check here. Take. I think they end up with a minor piece. Here, there. Check. Yeah, I don't have anything to follow up, unfortunately. Yeah, I was just a little too open. Wow. Yeah, they definitely had a big advantage and threw it away, but I didn't have time to finish up the game, so. Scandinavian again. Right. I think I like this. Here. Here. Okay. Does it threaten anything? Oh, okay. Can't take with the queen. Yeah, but that bishop is useless. This is interesting. Okay. I think it's root away. I don't think they have anything. I don't think I have checkmate. Here. It's all good. Here. Yeah, sure. Trade you. Oh, come on, come on. Ah! My mouse slipped. What did we have? We had check there, and then check there. Not quite what I wanted. Here we go. There's mate. Close. Okay. Okay, sure. Don't think there's much threatened here. Ooh. I like this. Queen takes, bishop to there. Now we're threatening this. Check. Do I have something to get the king off the queen? Check. No, I don't think I do. I'm just gonna take. Take. Okay. Let's bring back the knight. Ooh, I like that. Okay, now we bring this in. Jeez. Okay, I need to. I don't have anything to draw. Yeah, glad I got the draw, but man, I was running too low on time. I want to see what the right way was. Okay, so check. He goes there. We have to keep the bishop on this diagonal unless we move the knight away. Yeah, I think you just. Okay, if you bring this, they take. Knight out. Oh, knight takes. Yeah, it's gonna be a little complicated to round out, but it's a good one. All right. I think push. I like that. Tempted, yeah, to do this. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have been. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm not doing so well. Let's go here. I like this. Okay. Then here, maybe? I feel like I definitely have something. Okay, I mean that's, oh, okay. Here. Here. Take. Swing the rook over. Sure. Check. There. There. Okay, take. There. 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 Okay, check. There. Alright. Oh, okay. Ugh, draw. Jeez, I need to be faster. Scandinavian defense. That's what everybody's playing. Yep, that'll do. Yep. That works. Let's try this, since we're already down. Okay. Like this. Maybe knight back. Okay, yeah. There's check. Okay. Not sure. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Ooh, just give up a rook. Let me see what I feel like I had something there. Threw it away. Oh, I like that. Knight out. They take. Then you have attacks against the king. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep in mind I gave up material early on, so I was kind of fighting from behind anyway. Yeah. So you move back. Then there's possibility if the knight moves, then you have basically back rank mate. Oh, not mate, because they have this knight to move in. But more attacks. More attack options. Alright, let's see if we can win the Scandinavian now. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. Bring a rook in. Let's do this. I think I would trade. I don't mind that place for my knight. queen up. Sure. There, and then there. Here. Okay, there. Oh, I should have guarded this, but it's okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Here, and then they're gonna double up probably. There's mate threat. No. Surprisingly, they saw that. Yeah, I think this is not gonna. I'm just gonna lose on time. Here, 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 here. Dang. Let's see where to improve. Still high percentage for accuracy. Okay, so I should have shifted over and attacked the queen side. Yeah, just not taking control of this file was the issue. Okay. I think we can take. We'll trade. Push. Sure, push again. Interesting. Yeah, I think I like that. Push here. They have to go back. This pawn's hanging. Sure, I take it. Take again. Push. He takes with the bishop. I fork. Check. Here. Here. If he pushes, I take with the knight. I have the queen to bring back. Push here. Yeah, sure. We take those. We'll see if I can. Oh, here we go. Rook's trapped. Okay. Here. Now we're threatening mate. There we go. Wow. Whew, that's close. Alright, almost 86%. That's pretty good. Okay, here they want push here. Just a little worried after knight takes, pawn takes, knight to g5. I feel like that's oh. Yeah, I guess they don't have this pawn push, so they can't go knight to g5. So I was worried about nothing. Yeah, up here I'm up a lot. Just push the pawn instead of trading. I was a little worried about opening this file, but I figured with my queen in the mix it'd be alright. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he thought he had something by sacking the knight, but I was able to pick up a lot. Wow, they say that's a good move. Don't understand. Then here, I can just go and then I'll move king g7. Yeah, I was actually I didn't want him to go after this h-pawn at first because I was going to go for a queen. But I was actually lucky they did go after it, because after this, then they're trapped on the side of the board, and then there's nothing they can do about this. That was good. Oh, that's not guarded. Here, like that. Here, I think. And then here. Here, I can castle. Yeah, I think that's okay. Looking at this diagonal. Here. Oh, this is takes with check. So they left the knight hanging. Here. Okay. I think that's free. Check. Here. Here. Okay. Queen. Yep. Check. 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 Checkmate. Yes. Whew. I wasn't sure about wrapping that one up, but got him. 86%. Good work. Yeah, these back-to-back moves were not good for them. It was a mistake to take with the queen. They said castling is better. Then I got my queen in the back line. Here I wasn't sure. Yep, definitely taking the knight was the move with check, but I didn't see that until after I moved the bishop. Trade off. This is unguarded. Yeah, free queen. I was curious if there was a smother mate somewhere in there, but I didn't see it. Oh, I should have Probably, let's see, if I'd taken with the knight, then that would be their only legal square. And then how to get my queen in there, I'm not sure. It worked out. I think this is good, yeah. Oh, and then that here, I think it resolves, right? Take. Okay, they know to take with the take that piece first. Let's go here. Prevent the queen check so I can castle. And then move the knight up. That's a fork. I mean, I'll do it anyway. The black bishop can be a little strong against my defense. Here. Oh, they can. I can threaten mate. Oh, they... This is interesting. Alright, let's go here. Alright, and then here, I guess. Take. Oh, that was mate, dang it. Okay, there we go. Checkmate. Goodness. Lots of misses. Didn't feel like it was bad until the end. I missed a few things. Although they're saying these are not optimal moves. But I did get this. Okay, and they say just move the king. Interesting. Yeah. That would have been bad if they had known what to do. I'm curious when I was setting this up. Saying I'm making the right moves. And then here it's mate. But I didn't see that. Go here. And actually white is winning here. It's crazy. Okay. Bishop's just hanging. Nothing too brilliant in that game. But got the job done. Okay. I wonder about this maybe. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go here. The knight is hanging. Go here. Maybe bring this up. Then bring bishop back. They're probably going to castle. If they don't castle, I think they're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I feel like this is... Oh, wait, I don't have the... Dang, I don't have the diagonal. I was not paying attention to where my queen is. But I think I prevent the castle, so that's good. Maybe trade off rooks. Check. Come down. Okay. Here. It's pinned. Bring the bishop. Yeah, I'm liking this. Okay, there. gonna go for my king, but honestly, I'm just gonna sack everything because I have enough of an advantage. Here, 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 here. There we go. Got him. %82 accuracy. Okay, that was the right move. I wasn't sure about that, but they recommend bringing the knight back rather than the queen forward. Oh, yeah, I was blind to that. I need to take the knight. Yeah, I didn't like this move for them. Okay, and they say take that. Yeah, because you take here, and then they move the rook, and then you go check. Puts them in a more precarious position. Check. Yeah, here it's kind of hard to get out of anything. Check. Takes. I was afraid of the queen getting to my back line, messing everything up, so I just wanted to trade off. Nice. Okay. Okay, interesting. I think I like that. Alright. Can go here. Ooh, I don't like that very much. Yeah, I feel like my bishop is doing nothing right now, so that's unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, I don't mind this. Okay, now we can drop the bishop back, do useful things. In an ideal world. Okay. Okay. Ugh. I wasn't paying attention to the clock. Yeah, just pretty rough from the beginning. this is fine. Back. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind this. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, no. Okay. Actually, I think I just saved. They saved me, so we're all good. Then castle. Gonna bring this. This. Take here. I got 2 pieces on this. Let's see. Oh, here. There we go. Checkmate. Easy enough. I have 1 blunder. But yeah, that was a wild game. 85% accuracy. Yeah, I think this move is usually just bad for black. I got a little nervous when... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I say, so take here, check, king takes, queen out, and then come over and take the bishop. So they could have forced something here. Right here, they're threatening if they took the knight immediately, then they're threatening mate on this square after the knight's gone, so I wasn't paying attention. But once the queen is here, the queen also guards the square. There's nothing to worry about. And then I knew once the pawn takes here, I can pin it to the king with the rook. Yep. Not bad. Here. Here. Trying to think what the... Maybe just take. Knight, oh, actually push. There you go. Here. I like that. Here. Yeah, that's no bueno, but not bad. I think I survived this. Oh, no, I don't. Checkmate. Jeez. Yeah, I got a little too aggressive there, I think. Let's see where I messed up. So this, I know that's a mistake. I don't know exactly how to punish it. And then you just push and protect that square. So here I'm winning a lot. Oh, this would have been nice, yeah. Guess this pawn is blocking the queen from getting out. Let's see where I lost it. Okay, here. Yep, and that's just mate. I have not seen that before, but learn something new every day. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but it's alright. I think I'll take... Oh. Having a hard time. Having a hard time right now. Like that. Maybe run this down. Luckily my triple pawns stop this diagonal from being a threat for the time being. Very strategic. Maybe here. Yeah, they get a pawn at the end of that, unfortunately. Can I make something happen here? Alright. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, timeout. Ooh, let's see if we had anything. Pretty high accuracy percentage. Oh. Alright. Castles would have been better. Oh, yeah. I forgot I gave up the knight. I was playing from behind most of the game. Makes sense. Don't hang your knights. It's a good strategy. Okay. I don't know, I think they're waiting a little too long, yeah? Oh, yeah. Let's not hang pieces necessarily. Maybe here? I don't know, this is pretty hectic. We're running low on time. Come in here. Come in here. Take. Here. I don't really want to do that. Here. Here. Yeah, take. Nice. Oh. 71% accuracy. Not as good as it felt. Oh. Alright, taking with the knight was a mistake. Just bring the bishop up first. Yeah, that makes sense. That bishop ended up being a big headache. So after this, I was up 1.5. Yeah, here I didn't realize that the queen could just slide over and take the bishop. That would have been bad, but they didn't see it either, so. Interesting. The best move is rook takes. Oh. Because rook takes, king takes, and then you have check, but they can't run back this way. So I have to kind of run to the middle. That would have been nice. Yeah, I didn't want to actually go for a draw there. Huh, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, there we go. Like this. It's going to be a very strong pin on the knight. Do I take the pawn? I feel like I just go for this, regardless. This is just too strong. Yeah, and then not there. Maybe here. I don't think they can stop it. Check. Checkmate. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty smooth. Okay, they say bring the bishop up. I thought about it, but I wanted to get my knight to that square as fast as possible. That's a mistake. Interesting. So they say bring the queen up first. It's stronger. Interesting. Black is winning here. Then they need to bring the knight back, yeah. Oh, or slide the king over, yeah. Yeah, it was not as decided as soon as I thought, but it worked out. I think I like this, if they allow it. Okay. Tempted. And then go, yeah, it's bullet. What you gonna do? Not sack pieces? It's crazy talk. Okay. So they're gonna bring the king up. Oh, okay. Or bring the bishop over. Not quite there. I think maybe bring another piece in. I think this is pretty good, yeah. Check. Take. Okay, I think this is a big trade-off. Not as strong as I would have hoped. Alright. Yeah, bring the king up. Okay. Oh, dang, I was not paying attention to time. Do you want to see if I had something there? I threw it away. Okay, so that was right. Sack the knight. Somewhere I really messed this up. Okay. Oh yeah, why don't we just take the free minor piece? That would work. I am up a decent amount here, but wasn't able to capitalize. Interesting. I'd like to go here. They have anywhere to go right now because of the pawns. I don't know. I'm really cramped on this side of the board. Yeah, bring this up. Take the bishop. Put a pin on the knight. No. Oh, but I will take that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is really spicy. Oh my goodness. One on time. Oh no. Okay, moving the rook over was not it. Moving the knight over was not it. Yeah, I need to focus more on attacking the king before they're castled. Alright. Oh, sweet. I think that's good for me. Bring this up. Like this a lot. Yeah, take. I don't know if I'll need to castle. Maybe here and there. I'm looking at forking with my knight once the bishop is gone. Forking the rooks, maybe. Yeah, I can't keep the rooks stable for that long. Take. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. At least trade down a little bit. Oh, here we go. Okay. Here. Take. There. Take. Alright. Check. Alright, check. Okay, here we go. Where can I? And then checkmate. Woo! That's a good one to end on. That was a nice game. I always get nervous when I get to the end of the game. Very little time left, but I know I'm winning. Yeah, I need to work on my opening theory a little bit. Okay, here they say take with the knight. I thought about it. I knew that was an option if you move the knight. Unless they moved it there. So yeah, just pick up their pawns. This whole time I was looking at moving my knight to c2, fork the two rooks, but I knew I had to get rid of the bishop, so that's why I was pushing these pawns so I could move the bishop to a6. Okay, so this is bad. We went from up 3 to even. Gotcha, they had check, and the rook was not guarded. Yeah, I'm not sure why they sacked this rook. I guess they're just trying to get rid of their pieces. Try and go for a stalemate. This took me a minute to figure out. So yeah, I could have just gone there with the knight at any time. These extra knight moves were a waste, but got there eventually. Checkmate. Alright. Thanks for watching. Long term, planning to stream from 10 to noon on Fridays, same time. I think I'm going to be out the next 2 Fridays, but I'll be back.